Say Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, Brakata Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the elders and the apostle of GMS. Salutations to the brothers who's pushing this truth out to the four corners and the highways and byways. Now I praise the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You just come across some Yapa you left, right? The brothers around the Caribbean area, the South American, right? Some Yapa lesson here. I'll be out here day in, day out, trying to push this word that you wicked so-called Black Tamarins and Latinos who don't want to adhere to this word, that destruction is coming to this place. You guys feel because you're not in the upper atmosphere like around America and so on, you feel that destruction won't come onto this place. That nuclear bombs and war is only for those areas. These things are stretching throughout the world. Right? These things are stretching throughout the world. Get some get a precept. A lot of you are just at ease. You are proud on this end, and these things must come to pass. It says 2 Ezra chapter 15 verse 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Now woe to half of the world or part of the world. Right? Going on verse 15, for the sword and their destruction, right? These guns, these weapons, and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands, right? For there shall be a sedition among men, and invading of one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, the presidents, the leaders, and so on, right? As the course of their action shall stand in their power. This destruction is coming all over this place, yo. Y'all would not adhere. This Revelations. Yo. This is Revelation chapter 11 verse 14. Right? Matter of fact, read from verse 13. It says, and the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake were slain, of men 7,000, and raiment were affright, right? And gave glory to Yahweh of heaven, right? So these nuclear bombs, these destruction thing come upon this place, right? But guessing which time? It says in verse 14, the second woe is past, right? The second destruction, right? World War II, that had passed. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. It's World War III, it cometh quickly. And you people are still asleep. And these people playing games and stretching the military, I forget what's the word, the bases across the globe. And these people at work.
Tonight, new details emerging on the escalating military tensions between the U.S. and Russia. As Pentagon officials game out a response to Russian aggression in Europe, Vladimir Putin is now making some serious moves in the Caribbean. Our Brian Todd is all over the story for us. Give us the latest, Brian.
Wolf, tonight Putin is on America's doorstep with nuclear-capable bombers that can fly at twice the speed of sound. It's a bold move right out of the Cold War as the Russian president tries to establish a military foothold near American shores. A Russian bomber with an impressive wingspan touches down at America's doorstep. The Tu-160 has to deploy parachutes to slow down. Russian pilots, decked out in helmets and orange jumpsuits, climb out to a hero's welcome. Two of these bombers, nicknamed Blackjacks, are in Venezuela tonight. Vladimir Putin has deployed these warplanes, along with two support aircraft, to conduct exercises over the Caribbean with Venezuelan forces. A worrisome development for Washington, considering the capability of the Russian bombers, which can fly twice the speed of sound.
This bomber was designed to do both high altitude and low altitude penetration of airspace with nuclear weapons, to deliver nuclear weapons on target. This aircraft was designed to be an offensive capable weapon to get into our airspace during the Cold War.
The deployment comes on the heels of Putin's recent military aggressions against Ukraine on land and sea, and countermoves by U.S. forces. Analysts say Putin is sending an unmistakable signal to the United States tonight.
He's clearly trying to send a message to the United States that he can play in our backyard and that Russia maintains significant military capabilities.
Another concern tonight is the Cold War-style alliance of two strongmen who are both antagonists of the U.S., Putin and Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, who visited Moscow just last week. Experts say U.S. military and intelligence officials are closely watching the Putin-Maduro partnership and how it may work against American interests, close to American shores.
Right? So, basically, I'm not going to go into all the video, but basically, it's to just show that these people in the Caribbean, you know, they're in the Caribbean, and these people clever, right? And these people, right? The government and the elites, they're doing things, right, and making strategic move, and while occupying Yahweh with these nonsense holiday and these abominations that offend Yahweh Yahushai. A matter of fact, this is all in Yahweh Yahushai doing. Y'all in strong delusion. But you know what? All this is just for the elect to get. All this is just for the elect to get. It says here, 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 9, Yahweh is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward. To usward. Right? This is basically the elect, right? That we should get it. You know, the elect men, children, and women, right? That will be under the elect men. Not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. The youths 2/3 won't get it, won't repent. Her repentance for you. Verse 10, but the day of Yahweh will come as a thief in the night, in that which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. That's the nuclear missiles. When these things go off, these weapons and so on go off, they part the clouds like the mushroom that go up, and the heaven and the element shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for a hasting unto the coming of the day of Yahweh, wherein the heaven, being on fire, shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. I'm sick of this place, you know. Hey, call Allah Yahweh Basham Yoshai Basham Kakatash for this knowledge, yo, and this mercies, you know. Hey, until the next time. Hey, shalom, shalom.